This is Boss Lady Divine Tarot. Oh my goodness. I want to give praises to the Most High. You never know what somebody going through. You never know. You never know. Mm, mm, mm. Whew. Oh, wow. You never know what somebody going through. The best revenge is served cold, just like karma. You never know. What's up, Unity Love Community? Hi. How are you? Wow. That's good. You studying, so you doing good. You got a question for me? Ooh. When I say. What's up, Divya? Holy Spirit, holy angels. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. My prescriptions. Come on in the room. All right, Spirit. What do you have for Unity Community when it concerns his sister and her child? What does he need to be shown at this time? What does he need to be shown at this time? What does he need to be shown at this time? Okay. You got the Empress. The Empress is, she's pregnant. She's a mother. She's fertile. She's abundant. She's love. Okay. You got the Four of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. How are they doing? How are they doing? How are they doing, Divine? How are they doing? Okay. You need to keep her encouraged. Okay. Right now, you need to keep her encouraged, whatever she's going through. Okay. Can I get one more card? Okay. I see the Page of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay. What I do see, prayers. Either prayers are being answered. Somebody's prayers are being answered. I see a light bulb moment here with the Hangman in reverse. Okay. Empathy. Apathy. Discernment. Rebirth. Redemption. Divine, either you got the Empress and the Page of Pentacles. The child could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that has some that in the child's chart. But I see divine saving, helping. Because when the Judgment is there, it's divine saving somebody up out of a situation. Okay? And I see prayers going out. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. I see that they're going to be okay. Okay? But I see prayers going out. Who's ever praying? Whoever doing the praying? Is calling on the divine. The Hangman's still there. Okay? So nothing hasn't been, somebody's praying. Somebody's sending out prayers, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So I do see either some type of redemption. I see that she'll be looking fine. She'll be okay. With the Nine of Pentacles here with the Empress in the upright. And the Queen of Wands and the Page of Coins in the upright. And Judgment. Okay. So I can see them being fine. I do see prayers of communication going out. Okay. Not giving up. That's what I see for them. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm hearing God writes the prescription. Somebody was in a prayer closet, whether it be in their head or in a real closet, praying. Somebody was praying or prayed before. Whatever happened, somebody was praying. Somebody been praying. Okay. So keep those prayers up, unity, community. Keep those prayers going up. All right. Who we got? Divya. Are you here? Who's Emilio? Divya, are you here? Hey, love, how you doing? Job guidance. All right. Can we get some guidance for Divya when it concerns her job? What do you have for Divya when it concerns her job? Okay. It is time to hit the reset button. Clear out all the old so you can make room for the new. Okay, you need to trust that better things are coming fast. You need to prepare to move to the next phase when it comes to a career opportunity. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful, brand new energy. You got this. Divine say you got this. So stop worrying. Stop creating illusions for yourself. Get out your head. Because I feel like you, whatever it is that's going on with you, you building up emotions and feelings about your career or a job. So you need, and then it's going straight to your head. And then you're creating some type of illusion that something is not working or not going to work. You need to get out your head. Divine say you got this. Learn to ride the wave of life, Divya. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with the flow. So ask yourself, what is it to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So go with the flow when it comes to a job, but be able to make the best decisions for yourself. Don't, what are you gaining when you fight against something, when you worry about something, when you stress about something? You're not opening any doors when you do that for yourself, okay? Go with the flow of it or make a change, okay? Don't do that to yourself, but God say you got this, okay? Change don't change till you make one. If you worried about an idea or a job, stability, security, if you worried, do something. Don't just sit there. Because we're not made of worry, fear, anxiety. There's something you build up in your body and tell yourself that, yeah, it's not happening. That ain't the way God works. God do give you a choice, but you have to be able to make the choice to get out your head and not worry and create illusions for yourself. They say, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupt sleep? If so, then these are the areas you need to focus on as much as you don't want to. It is necessary to tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. You letting illusions rule over you. Cast out those negative thoughts, especially when it comes to your stability and your security. And then when things not seeming to work out fast enough and your ego ready, do something. If you don't want to just sit there, do something. Make a move. But you're gonna have to. But you creating these illusions, causing delays. Okay, that's what I see for you. Let it go. Let it go or make a move. Revise your resume, especially when it concerns a job. Revise your resume, put it back out there, and start again. So get out your head. You're welcome, love. Mm-hmm. Bose, are you here? I see your last name, Bose, Bose. Are you in the building? Come on. You got to get excited about your life somewhere, because people will try to pull you down, tear you down, and they don't even know why they do it. So go ahead and ask your question. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Daisy. Emilio, are you here? If they aren't here, Daisy, you can go ahead and post your question. I'm not going to wait too long on to answer something for free. Yes. Mind the business that pays. Mm-mm-mm. What's going on with you? Go ask her. You too shy for me. I wouldn't want you. You too shy. You too shy. You not ready. You be like, what's up? They say you not ready. Can I get a guidance card for Miss Daisy? What does Miss Daisy need to know? What does Miss Daisy need to know? I'm gonna keep it 100. What do you got for Miss Daisy? Can I get one more? They gave you 5. They gave you 5, Miss Daisy. 5. It say you need to focus your mindset on what you can control. So what you can't control, let it go. Only focus on what you can control instead of what you can't. Okay? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. God is my doctor. He writes all my scriptions. Okay. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. You are what you believe. You need to elevate your thoughts so that you can attract abundance into your life. So keep your thoughts positive. Stay in a high vibe. Speak words of abundance. Speak words of love. Because you are what you eat things on a consistent basis of positivity, motivation, and abundance, security. When you repeat those things to yourself, you are what you will start to manifest what you're speaking. So do your affirmation board at this time. Let's get the rest of the cards out the way. Let go of the old and make room for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by negativity. Simply observe and choose to take aligned action and choices for yourself. Okay? Okay, well then this is how my God works. When God give you a platform, you need to go make your platform for what you want to give to the community. Okay? He made all of us individual. He scripted our names individually. He birthed us into a world and gave us a choice. People put convictions over people. So you need to go build you a YouTube channel, and you need to speak what God is telling you. Because I'm going to speak what God is telling me. I've been in church all my life. All my life. But I had to go through that to get to here. Even from the ages of 13 through 33, or when Jesus came up missing, he went to every one of those, whether it be a teacher, preacher. The first person that came to him when he was born, it was an astrologer that brought gifts. So when you can come and judge, God didn't make you my judge. You not my judge. You not they judge. I done helped people get out of sickness. I was in the medical field for 8 years. And we do some things that are natural and don't have to be filled up with pills and become addicted to them. So I need you to go preach to the masses that's not helping the people. When this tornado came through, because I'm still here, it's people that done lost their homes. I need you to go preach to the people that don't have it. I ain't delete you. I just deleted your comment. Because I didn't give you the platform to speak on. I didn't call your name. And you talking. Calm down. Okay? We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle for you. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. You need to trust that that God is working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. They gave me another. Where is it at? Hold on. I hear him. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. All right. Can we give her some guidance, Spirit? Thank you. Guidance. It's the path of light. Divine said, make the conscious choice to move forward to the light. One step at a time. Transform your weaknesses into strengths by mastering your thoughts. Overcome any obstacles with positivity and acceptance. Develop your gifts and extend your light to every being unconditionally. Okay? Divine wants you to transform your thoughts. Don't think negative. Stay positive. Stay in a high vibing energy. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again in your life. The birds will sing, the clouds will clear, and you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Divine is asking you to hold on. You are far stronger than what you think. It is time to stop letting worry rule over you. worry. Unless you paying for a reading, Mr. Bryant, please stop commenting. That's called trolling. You're trolling. It is time for you to stop letting worry rule over you. Because people will make you start to worry. People will make you start. Don't let nothing rule over you. You have a mindset to be positive. People put restrictions on the way for you to think. Okay? So be positive. Detox. Get excited about your future, and all will bring what energy and emotions you put out. Come back to you with a little conscious effort on your part. The happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. Focus on the right now. You ain't got to focus on the future. You ain't got to focus on the past. Learn the lessons of your past so you won't do them in your present moment, because this is how you conquer fear. You conquer fear to get what it is that you desire, but you can't be fearful. People want you to be fearful of them because they doing it with their own conscious mind to, put restrictions on you. I love you more. I do. I love them too. There you go. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. Are you boasting? It is not proud. Love is not rude. You being rude. You coming in here and I said don't. I said do not. If I'm not talking to you or called your name, and I said, I'm going to delete your comments. When I call your name, I'll give you a chance to speak. But you being rude. Love is not rude or selfish. It cannot be easily angered. But you still typing. So if you're going to follow rules, follow rules. There's a spiritual law rule and there's an earthly law rule. But I asked you not to type and you kept typing. So that's being rude. Love always protects, always trusts. Always hopes, always preserve. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13. And they told me back in the day, your mama was playing cards, tunk, and spades. She ain't tell you that. They was playing with cards back then. And they was gambling. They was gambling. That's what I just heard. Your family was gambling. And some of them still do. Now come on in the room. Come on in the room. What they say, Jesus is my doctor. He writes all my prescriptions. Come on now. I don't have time to explain today. I give a lesson on Bible study and tarot another day, because some people just don't want you to get a message. Some people don't know about the Bible. Even when you teach them, they be still wanting to know, because me being the person that I am, I'm like, where are the bylaws? I need to see the bylaws. Why you believe in what you believe in? Why you believe in what you believe in? If God touched your life, because I believe in the Most High. If God touched your life and you felt the presence of God, just raise your hand and celebrate that. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. The earth is nothing but a big school for you to be able to learn different culture, different races, different languages. And people don't even know. They want to restrict you, just like the government want to restrict other countries. That's why we in war with each other. We don't know how to get along. It looks beautiful over there in Dubai. It looks beautiful in Germany. It looks beautiful in Paris. But over here in the United States, I know the people put restrictions on folks. They put restrictions. Don't want you to live. It's more poverty mindset over here than it is let's glory to glory. I'm like, seriously. It's more restrictions of a mindset of poverty. Than to be able to grow in your light and be able to think for yourself. Our water should be free. It should be free, but ain't they put restrictions on us? But soon as COVID came out, I bet you the first one that had on the mask. You had on the mask. I bet you had both the Pfizer shot and the other one. I ain't never had to go get a shot. I would go get you some soursop. Help clean out. It helped clean out you. You know, cancer cells. Oh, eat something healthy. Get you some seeds. I'd rather for you to go get some seeds and some soil, plant you some seeds in order to grow your own fruits and vegetables instead of going to eat processed food. When people come in here trying to speak about Jesus, Jesus looking at you like, you don't want the people to be natural. Go read the Bible. The Bible in that time was still talking about that time. But we live in a different time right now. Go eat some fruits and vegetables. Eat from the land. Grow your own food. Water gonna be like gold in a minute. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with money. They don't even tell you that. You don't want me to, I've been in church all my life. I'm gonna tell you about the pastors that I done came across. The deacons they used to call them freaking deacons back in the day. I keep my mouth off the pastor. They got their own things going on. But people still out here ain't even judging the pastor, but you're judging the people that's speaking or want help. I don't see them walking the streets and giving no help. And I used to ask God, why you take me out to church? I am the church, so I need you over here just as well as I need you over there. And you're going to have to use these divination tools to be able to talk to the people that understand the divination tools. Go over there with them people with 3,000, 5,000, 300 and some thousand subscribers and getting their check. That's where you start. They always want to start from the bottom up. Start from the top to the bottom. And even when it got to do with the job, nobody looks at the where who's ranking what, who opened up what portal has been opened. And you got to been and walk through somebody else's shoes. You never mind the business that pay you. That's going to be my motto. Mind the business that pays you. Facts. Real talk. And they be the ones that actually be preaching the word, be doing the most wrong. What they growing up, they say the preacher kids was the worst kids. I've been to a person that said they love me, stabbed me in the back. They said they love me and stabbed me at the same time. Jeez. He said, I love you, bro. And stabbed me at the same time. Woo. At the same time they said they love me. And that's the same thing that Judas did with Jesus. He still had 12 disciples. I think it was 13 altogether. Because it's 13 zodiac signs. Some things they just removed so you wouldn't know what your power was. Real talk. Let me read. I'll move. And then he said, go off and do what you got to do. He said he loved Jesus. At the same time, he stabbed him in the back. He said smoke and under hot sun, wear masks. I remember the coronavirus period. Yeah, but you know, across the bridge from where I live, they didn't have to wear no masks. So let me know they sprayed some shit over here. Really to kind of kill off the adults and the elderly. It didn't affect the pregnant women. And then they don't tell you the truth. I don't see the people saying, go follow G. I don't see them talking to the government. They still go and vote. Because they still scared if they pull a gun up on them. They ain't questioning when New Orleans got hit with that flood, when they broke that crane and then act like it was nature. And then over here in where I live, the mayor was running for office and she said, I'm gonna change the city over and do this. Soon as she came into office, the same city she was talking about, because they control the weather too, and came and tore down all them houses that's been built before I was even born, and I'm 53. Tore down all those houses. There's so many homeless people out here now. They ain't coming to save them. Then they was coming in unmarked cars, trying to claim the property, masked up, COVID over. Who are y'all? It was already set up. They're going to try to, they're going to project a screen in the sky for y'all ass. It's going to be a screen in the sky. It's going to be a screen with a picture of a Jesus. It's going to be in the sky. They're going to project the screen like a movie screen. And start zooming y'all asses up. They're going to try to replay it, relive it, relive the Bible all over again. You're going to be saying that's God's will. And you're going to be like, oh my God. They're going to try to recreate some shit for y'all. We need God to break the firmament that's over us, crack it. I just seen a rainbow. It was the first rainbow connected to the earthly realm. The second rainbow that was behind it was there for the spiritual realm. It was like they walked right on in between the rainbows. 2025. That's why a lot of things are being exposed. A lot of people are woke now. A lot of people are being open, communicating better. But, there still has to be a balance. You can't have good without the bad and bad without the good. It's got to make sense, because it's not a perfect world. People are fighting demons every day within themselves, causing disruption and confusion, condelusion, making people believe in stuff that they don't even really know nothing about. They don't want to hear the truth that they don't even really. 'Cause, 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 ' know nothing about. Just keep praying and keep living. That's what my grandmother said. She was 90-something when she passed. She said, just keep praying, baby, and keep living. My grandmother that passed away, she said, baby, we just passing through. That's it. Said the other side ain't bad. They making us think that it's worse. But you going to hell, she said, where you at is hell. That's where you get hot. That's where you get burnt up. That's where you get pulled down. That's where you get discredited. That's where you get hurt the most. Over here in the 3D. That's where they kill you, steal, destroy. People don't want to come back here. I mean, whatever left back there, I'm going to leave that behind. Come on in the room. I had a praying grandmother. I had a praying grandmother. Great grandmother. A praying mama. And still do me. They know what I do. Ain't no secret. Some people do it in secret. I ain't doing it in secret. God knows. God knew before I even came over here. Free your mind. It might be a little cluttered. Go bring your pastor and I go get I got a friend. I got some pastor friends, assistant pastors, some deacons, some church members, some choir members. I know a few. I know more than a few. I'm going to say, come over here to my platform. I know some pastors that start reading tarot. And they giving life lessons. Because we've been lied to all our life. Our people been lied to. And they don't want to tell you the truth still to this day. I didn't say Jesus wasn't real. Jesus was real. You still, it ain't when you're born, it ain't when you die. It's everything you do in between. As long as I'm out here bringing no harm to no one, showing love to people, and encouraging them to do better in life, who are you to judge me? Because I'm reading from the cards. You ever play spades? They put it on the old people when they get old. Come on, let's go play bridge. Come on now. And that's all they doing is reading the cards. We gonna go play bridge. Throw them in a nursing home. You know, don't even sit up and take care of their parents until they go to the upper room. You know, I'm throwing them in a nursing home. Shit, let somebody else take care of them. You said what? Is it possible to love everything without exception? Yes. You can love your enemy. You can love people from a distance. That don't mean you got to be around them. It's different levels to love. It's levels to life. It's levels. I love you enough. I love you unconditionally. I love you enough where you can still hurt me. I love you. I'm in love with you where I'm going to do everything for you under the sun. I love you enough to take you up out of here. Huh? Some people do that. Yeah, love hurts too. I just pulled the thing out. Most of it's this. It said love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Love is not rude. Those are, though, anytime, let me say this. Anytime you got to know when your ego is talking. You got to know when you manipulating somebody. Those rules of deceiving something. We got earthly law and spiritual law. Love does hurt. Love can make you happy. But you got to love yourself, and everything starts on the inside. Inside. God looks at the heart. God don't look at what's going on in your mind. Your mind could be corrupt. God looks at your heart space. And if your mind ain't right, if your gut ain't right, your mind ain't right. Because if you're not eating right, your mind ain't going to be right. And if your heart ain't right, your mind ain't going to be right. So sometimes you got to reevaluate your thoughts, reprogram your thoughts. But people don't tell you that. Reprogram your thoughts into loving thoughts. I love myself. I love every vein that goes through my body, because when you radiate with love, love projects to others. You can love your fear. Okay, for the good of all, to the harm of no one. And that's people that brought you harm. Keep us away from danger seen and unseen. Any negative energy that comes towards this channel, my subscribers, or people that's sitting in the background, I send it back out to the universe and ask divine if it don't have no place to go. Divine, turn that negative energy or that hurt or that past trauma or that projecting or that mirroring spirit that don't want to see nobody do good, take that energy and turn it into love and light. Turn it into something positive. God saying one sin bigger than the other. But if you out to do crime, you know your heart ain't right. You gotta know right from wrong. Those are the decisions and the choices God give you. You have to know right from wrong. Ever since I was a child, I've known right from wrong. I've seen a child with no eye know right from wrong. A child with no limb know right from wrong. Now you gotta know right from wrong. If you dumb as a box of rocks and you want to commit a crime, your heart ain't right. Your heart space ain't right. And then when you know right from wrong, as a child, you know right from wrong. But some things you might need to be taught. Because it's 25% your mama, 25% your daddy, and half of them didn't even know each other. They was just having babies. And 50% God. You got to go within and ask the God in you, is this the right choice for me? Nobody asks God. Everybody want to go out and get to another person. It's like, you could love someone just because of the way they fucking look. You don't know anything about this person, but you'll open your life up to this person. But you don't even try to get to know the God that's inside of you because you feel like you already know. Well, if God is in me, so I already know. I'm trying to get to know them. I'm trying to hurt them. But ain't no Sin bigger than the other. But you know right from wrong. You will be judged. Let's say an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, but it'll be in this lifetime. God ain't gonna wait to take you home. It'll be in this lifetime. It'll be in this lifetime. So don't go out committing crimes if you don't want crimes committed towards you. Real talk. Now, if you, that's just like you go out and you meet a homeless person, and they might smell bad. You take that homeless person and you go buy the soap, buy the deodorant, that's giving back. You might say you don't want to take them to your house. Go get a small little hole in the wall hotel room. Go take a shower. That's giving back. And people go speak to the kids about don't commit crimes. It'll end you up somewhere you don't want to be for a lifetime. Think smart, not fucking hard. It's easy to go be bad. People make it hard to be good. And people like toxic. Turn your toxic ways into better ways. Now, they drag this little girl online. She ain't number 25. They dragging her online. She grew up in a 12 children household. She watched everybody older than her be bad. So when she came out and she on social media being bad, people was excited. Couldn't stop watching her. But soon as she tried to be good in her life, people want to drag her. Oh, she don't believe in God. She don't believe in this. She don't believe. Stop judging. Stop judging folks. And the people that be doing all the judging be the ones that, got shit going on in their own life. Fix your life. If there's hate towards you, you saying if it's hate towards you, if it's hate in the world, hate in actions. If I hate an action or someone that did something, I done seen some people done, children might have been unalived, and have the people that don't even know the child be like the death penalty. But the parents and the family are like, and it could have been another child that hurt another child that has remorse. That has remorse. It was like, I don't want to see another child unalive because this child didn't know no better. They might not have knew no better. They probably knew right from wrong, but when you got parents that could be toxic, grandparents that could be toxic, they could be in the house drinking, doing all kind of drugging and all kind of stuff. You don't know what, you have to been to walk through somebody's shoes. I seen the whole, I can't even remember it. I know they was dressed in all black. They were all teenagers. But the guy he knew right from wrong. He was like, we could all go to heaven at the same time. So I'm going to give you all this type of drug to make you go to sleep and you'll be in heaven. But You know, when a child's feeling unloved by their parents or their family, they go seek out people of the world because they're not getting the love that they deserve from home. And they still be in delusion. Somebody can guide you in the wrong way to, if I say you have even any suicidal thoughts or any thoughts of unaliving yourself, it's a number at the bottom of my chat in my about section. Real talk. I'm good, love. Now, if you don't have any remorse or forgiving heart, then you know God's still working on you. God's still working on you. That's it. They might be smart though. I seen some of the smartest people do some of the devious things. But still, who are you to judge? I would never laugh at them. Everything ain't always funny. Mental health is real. And I worked in the medical field for 8 years, and yes, it's real. Try to tell you that they need help, and they don't get no help, and when they do something out of character, they want to throw them away for life. They want to put them strap you up in a room, padded walls, and say you're crazy. And you be like, I asked for help and nobody helped. I called on Jesus, did nobody come? And God sent people and pastors, preachers, teachers, and messengers out to help. And when people seek help over here, they be like, nah, call on. There's some people that called on Jesus and still, had to leave up out of here. Not saying that things are wrong. You get one question, KM. You trying to be in a third party. You dating. If you dating, enjoy dating. Divine will let you know who is best for you. Divine gonna let you know who's best for you. Who being consistent, who being persistent in your life. If you ask for a person, I want a man that works and got a job and I ain't even got to pull no card on that. Who's being the most consistent? If ain't neither one of them being consistent and you find yourself reaching out to both of them, they not ready. They not where you are. They not ready. Because a person that want to be with you and spend the rest of their life with you or love on you, they going to be persistent. Hey, Micaiah. Hi, baby. Hey, BP. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm not forcing your hand. I'm asking. Come on. Let me drink something right now. Hold on. I should have got a straw. Whew. I know you are a subscriber, Micaiah. Thank you, BP. Any guidance for NM? Can we get guidance? Can I get some guidance for her? Freezing like that sometime. You pull 2002. It say you have more control over your life than you realize. You need to pursue your interests and take action to transform your circumstances. Things will improve with time. You'll have plenty of opportunities to make new friends, so relax, have fun, and open up. Step outside and embrace the world around you. So Divine said you'll have plenty opportunities to make new friends. They want you to relax and have fun. Open up. Step outside and embrace the world around you. And it's saying you have control over your life more than you realize. Pursue your interests and take action. Transform your circumstances, even your living environment, even in your workspace. You have the power to pursue and take action. Divine giving you more control over your life than you realize. It say those difficult times you're going through will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again, the birds will sing, the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. So keep moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Just hold on. You are far stronger than what you think. NW. At the bottom of the deck, they say no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, you need to stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and you will do this. Divine say you will do this. Say have confidence and keep moving forward, okay? It said the void. So you might see the number 2002, okay? This is about your friendships. This is about your balance. This is about your joy. This is about your empowerment. This is about your growth, your relaxation, and your exploration, okay? All right, Miss Micaiah. You was born in 2002. That is fire. That is fire. 2002, my daughter was born in that year. That is fire. That's for you. Let's go. Micaiah, are you here? BP, did I answer your question? Did you ask one? BP, I secretly did a hypnotherapy session. Did you? Okay, shit. Hypnotherapy is like if you a person that always think negative and can't get through shit and shit ain't manifesting for you fast enough. Hypnotherapy really kind of reprogram your thought pattern. But it's kind of a scary thing, you know, because whatever sound they put you in hypnotherapy with, you might hear that shit out in the world, and it'll put you back in the place of when they put you down to send you through the hypnotherapy. That's crazy. But I'm saying you could be outside somewhere and that same thing that put you down and you be like, did I? And you have to hear it again to wake you back up. And that's fucked up. It's fucked up. Really? Okay. Let's go. Micaiah. It's crazy, BP, like real talk. Because we live off sounds and tones and, you know, singing bowls. Okay, let's see. You say give me a second, BP. My cue, do you feel my spirit team wanna say something here? Okay. Let's see for you. It said, whatever you have been putting off, Michaela, whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. You need to tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. You need to start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon will just lay in wait. You can do this. What's this card that flew over here? It say, Divine say, we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. You need to trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. They working behind the scenes for you. Some things Divine just don't want to tell you. Because you might mess up. You might just mess up. So they not going to tell you everything. But they going to tell you just enough. You're on the brink of a breakthrough, baby. Okay? Oh, test taking anxiety? I don't know. Why are you nervous on taking a test? Some people are more nervous of public speaking than taking a test. Woo. I'll be with you, Cora. I'm handling the people that were here before you. Okay? You say, I understand. I want to say a lot of things, but listening, reading also. The tests were very hard, too heavy. Clean out your system. Don't eat a heavy meal before you go test. Clear your mind. Stop worrying, because you're building up frustration in your own body. And I'm telling people, you're taking it straight to your head. I ain't say don't go study, but you're building up frustration in your body and you're taking it to your head to make you worry about testing. I know when I was in college, my teacher, he was like, I was smoking weed at the time, and he was like, clean your system out. Don't eat anything heavy. Make sure you testing. When I say I had a dream about every answer that was on the test in college, I had a dream about everything that was on the test. But I made sure that I studied and I understood. And if I didn't know, and I was asking Divine, well, if he can't teach me, the teacher can't teach me in layman terms or simpler terms, I'm finna go do my research. But now y'all got AI. Y'all got AI. Y'all can type it in and AI gonna give you the answer. You can ask AI to break the question down for you and everything else. If you in college, you could become whatever it is that you want to in life. Real talk. AI can write your papers for you. Could you reverse this, this, and this, and make it one good paragraph just for me? Like straight up, y'all got AI. We had to think. But anxious is an illusion too. It's not real. It's something. I'm anxious for nothing. Why? Why? Why are you anxious? I see if you had anxiety, but you're anxious for nothing. That means calm down, sit your ass down, slow down. Why is you in a rush? But when you got school, you got to make time. When I started nursing school, the first thing they tell you got to get rid of your relationship. You ain't got time for that. If you really want to pass this class, you're going to have to put family to the side because you got to study. Now, nobody wants to study. Go study. Now you got it. I wrote all my papers on my own too. So I took a class about Black history. I learned about the tree people. It's other things going on out here in this world that you guys have no clue. And they teaching it in school for you to learn, but it's like you got to go after it to know it. But if you are in school, you can't use AI. It can teach you how to draw, paint, how to be a lawyer, a judge. Like real talk, they give you all the answers. But I'd say be kind of careful. Don't give AI too much of your information. They already getting our information by being on live. Y'all typing. And people behind the scenes doing bullshit. All that shit is documented. If they want to know anything about you, they can find out. If somebody take your ass to court, they can see, yep, it started right there. It started right there. They can pinpoint the shit for real. But people don't have the time and the money. The courts don't have the time and the money. Especially if you broke and you done did something. They gonna just throw your ass in jail. They gonna throw your ass in jail. Just don't get no infringement, forging, whatever. You could take 3 different stories that 3 different people wrote and make it one story. With your story. It's how much people use their imagination in college. They'll go get 3 different stories meaning the same thing and you put your input in it in the story and make it one fucking story. And now the teacher got to read it to believe it, or you got to read it in class for people to believe it. Because God wants us to be able to use our imagination for our life to be better. But, you know, it is what it is. No, not necessarily. No, because nothing's perfect. If things were made out of the darkness, nothing was perfect. Nothing was perfect. So even when God came up out the darkness and everything was void, even with the card that I pulled, it say void, the void, the void. When everything came up out the darkness came up with it too. Say, shit, I want to enjoy some of this light. I want to enjoy some of the light too. But multi-dimensional, 4D, 5D, 3D, because we live in the 3D. We actually leave our bodies when we sleep. You be like that, you be in a dream. You actually done left your body while you was sleeping. When you wake back up, you go back into your body. Some people be stuck. They be saying, oh, such died and they passed in their sleep. They want it off. Too far. Most people that die and they pass in their sleep, they die from a heart attack. They don't be saying, oh, they died from something else. They mostly die from a heart attack. But because I just had I dream still to this day. As old as I am, I've been dreaming since I was a child. Because I've seen myself falling back into my body a bunch of times. So I know I was astral projecting, but most of our gifts we have as children, they strong when we children. But we can't do the things that adults do. Unless your parents know and tapped in with each other. Who reads books instead? The book is still written by a man. I keep books, but the book is still written by man. If you want to tap into the Most High, you got to go within. I always tell people, 25% your mama, 25% your daddy, and 50% God. Even if you have different cultures and different races, because at the end of the day, we might be cut a little different, but we all the same. Because if I put every person into some water, it might taste bitter, but at the end of the day, it's still water. No matter what you add to it, we all are linked some type of way. Hey, baby. I grew up reading encyclopedias and dictionaries and atlases and the world map because I always wanted to travel around the world. I'm an air sign. I always wanted to travel. And when I got old enough, I got a passport. It might be safer for you, but that's still someone's either truth or fiction or opinion, even when you read books. Now, when they start going to search the artifacts and bringing out proof, not something they put there and put on television. When they start bringing out artifacts and proof start showing itself, and because what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to the light. It might not be in your generation. It might be in the next generation. We born with gifts, but they don't want to tell you that you born with gifts. They don't want to tell you that you got gifts. Gifts, you better not use them gifts. We might take you up out of here. You two, that's too much power for one person. When they more focused on you than focused on themselves. You might have been the one that went within. Because God actually talked to the people. So what they did was they invented vaccinations. Why should I have to be stuck in a... If I'm born into this world, why do I need to be vaccinated? I mean, you trying to either program me with something, keep me delayed, keep me slowed down, keep me in that, what they call it, when a person on drugs and they just nodding and shit. They try to keep you down. Learning at a certain level. Some people's DNA might be a little bit stronger. And some people, some cultures, you can't even vaccinate their children. Nope, we got this. You can't come over here with that. We're not even a part of your country or state. So the ones that wanted to take over, colonize, state, government, we want to be in control. The information is going fast because people are talking. The information going fast because people are talking. Hey, I wouldn't know no information if it wasn't programmed to download, listening to calls. We already got a satellite over us listening to us. They can see, pinpoint where you're at and everything else. Yes, they do cause disorders. I worked in the even in the nursing field. Let me get this out right quick. They got drug reps that come by to see the doctor. So all the nurses, the assistants, they buy food for us, and we sitting in there with the doctor while they going over the, the prescription drugs and what delays, because when it worked for one thing, it might affect another in your body. So, but everybody trusts in the doctor to heal, but at the same time, something else might take you out in the end. But they don't tell you that stuff. It's HIPAA. HIPAA law. See, even the doctors got a law. You got spiritual law, earthly law. No, if you eat from the earth, if you grow some seeds and get some soil and plant your fruits and vegetables, your mind might be a little bit more clear. Your energy might be a little bit more better. Your sight might be better. Because I done seen people go from not having sight to having sight. Because they start eating better. Because if your gut ain't right, your mind ain't right. If you sit up and eat a lot of junk food, you're going to think reckless. If you sit around and eat fruits and vegetables, you're going to be good. But some of this stuff is processed now. They putting food in cans. Our food shouldn't be put in cans. And then they give it out and they be carrying it for years and years and years. And then it's like the food tastes like the fucking can. Vegetables should not be eaten out of a can. But if you ain't got nothing else but that can, eat it. What about their videos? It's okay. Without purpose. You say, imagine someone on TikTok switching a lot of videos without purpose. Well, we have so much. People, okay. Some people live their life or grew up really poor. And then when they get a chance to get out of poverty, they want to be able to enjoy their life. So they might live it a little bit different. People that's probably been serious and business people all their life, and when they begin to retire, they tend to want to, do TikTok videos, be happy in their space. They ain't got nothing else to do. They can live their life. They probably got fallout shelters made, dug underground, got their house right, just in case something happens up here, they can go down in the fallout shelter, got food already stored. A lot of people think different. Some people think further than others. Some people are late bloomers. And that's what you like. You like what you like. Then find yourself passing gas one day and be like, oh, I done on myself. Be like, oh, them beans was good though. Mm-mm-mm. You might have to be careful of the water. You might have to be careful of the water. But at the end, money ain't gonna matter. You gonna need food and water. So if you can get you a land with some vegetables and grow them and some, some people don't eat meat. But if you can have some fish and fruits and vegetables and try to, think better as you get older and when you retire, if you still around, shit, do that. We might have to leave this country to go sit at another country. And they look at us crazy like the government over here looking at them crazy. What they call it, ISIS? I think somebody asked me a question. I'm sorry. What's her name? Guided by Divine. Hey, love. Guided by Divine. Where you at? Hey, kid. Kid Lily, where you at? Where you at, love? And you don't get it. Some people don't get it until it's in their face. Oh my God. Everything they said, they lied. They lied to us. Oh my God. And just keep praying and giving gratitude to the Most High that God is showing favor that you wake up every day. Well, I used to go to the clubs. My friend was unalived at a club, so I don't too much go unless I'm going with family. What's up, Gigi? You get one question. Kid, I seen you in here. Where you at? I know you might have stepped out, baby. The divine say they watching over you. Mm-hmm. What's your question, Gia? Mm-hmm. Email. Ooh, Gia. Get a response. Will she get a response or hear back from the email that she sent out yesterday? Will she get a response? You pull no and no. It said obstacle. Too large. Make sure it went through. Make sure it went through, but I'm hearing a no. At the bottom of the deck, it's still a no. Say investment. Something's a poor investment. You might, but I don't see it. You can pull 3 no's. They got it. They just haven't responded back yet. You might have to reach out. Ooh. Ooh, when it's something that I really want, I will reach out. Because they, things are backed up right now. That's what I'm hearing. Things are backed up. You might have to reach out to them. And somebody said no. Somebody might reach out to you with a smiling emoji. Still say no. So, but I feel like you might have to reach out. Yes, you might have to reach out. At the bottom of the deck, you said, yeah, you might have to reach out to them. Just as well as you sent the email out, I will send another email. I'm okay. That's the part. Through, I got the auto. You can handle everything. Okay. Oh, sure, good. I'm tired. Get some rest. Love and light to you. Okay. What's up, Little C? I'm good. How are you? You good? Okay. How's life? How's the family? Well, Divine, you got a word for that? Well, I'm hearing, well, nothing lasts forever. And it is sad. Some of it's off people's own actions. There's an action to every, a reaction to every action that is taken. Happy belated. Yeah, there's a reaction to every action that is taken in life, whether it's done sometimes intentionally or unintentionally. That's just the world we live in. Young, old, we lose people every day. That's why sometimes people don't have the energy to deal with BS. I haven't watched, let's see, I haven't watched television in a long time. Some things are reprogramming children's minds, their thoughts, trying to keep them in a cycle. Now they coming back on social media. If your child has been playing these games, or if your child has taken this medicine, or if your child is, and it be the world that's, the things of the world that's killing folks. But you know, even with weapons, it ain't the world that kill it. People that, it's people who do that. But see, people have to understand, before you even got here, God gave you an assignment. God gave you an assignment. And some people don't seek out and find out what their assignment is, their purpose is. Because the world is so selfish. 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 Yeah, vaccinations too. Yep. So you don't catch the measles, the chicken pox, the mumps, the measles, the shit they put out here before we got here. They put that shit out here. They put it out here. You know how it's like, you know, somebody experimenting on something and they fuck up everything. So they was like, okay, we're gonna inject the children when they, as soon as they get here with these shots, make sure, you know, they don't catch it because it's still out here in the world. It's still out here in the world. When I was growing up and young, they used to have that mosquito truck that just come out and fucking, it stank, but it killed all the mosquitoes. They stopped doing that. Now the mosquitoes turning around and coming back bigger than ever. Eating your ass alive. The lightning bugs are bigger. I don't see berries on trees no more. They done cut all them down. All the natural trees, they taking them and cutting them down, putting up fake trees so you don't have the oxygen to be able to breathe like you used to. Now people got allergies, sneezing, coughing. Crazy. Yeah, cancer done went rapid. It has. My dad passed from cancer. He had leukemia, heart issues. My granny passed from heart issues. But the vaccination was something that, if China had anything to do with it, they put a monkey wrench in the United States program. But in certain cities, like I was telling them across the bridge from me, they didn't have to wear masks. They had to wear masks on this side, so something was put off in the air. But some people DNAs are stronger than others. But it was taking out the elderly and the people with weak immune systems. No, I did not take the vaccination, but I caught COVID. I fought that shit off. I couldn't smell shit. I couldn't taste shit. But I made my own hand sanitizer. I cleaned everything with bleach. I had already stored up alcohol, but see, I had a friend that worked in the police department, and she was like, they done put COVID out. She said they called it something else at the time, but she said they done put some shit out here. I need you to go store up on toilet paper. I need you to go store up on alcohol, baby wipes, hand sanitizer. So what I did was went into the store and probably bought like 20 bottles of everything. And I probably, baby wipes. I was making aloe vera and 91% alcohol. That's how you make hand sanitizer. So, and when it came to the food and stuff, I was buying up cases of waters, because we was going to need water. When it came to food and stuff like that, I bought no vegetables out the store. No vegetables, no fruit. I just bought waters and probably pasta. It was already boxed and packaged. No, I didn't. But if you go and do your research, real research on COVID, that was a way to inject something in you. I don't even want to say to track you, because during the time they put COVID out here, they wanted you to cover your head from the sun. They wanted you to put a mask on, and they brought the 5D out. All of that shit was connected. The 5D, the COVID, and what else was it? Because I was doing all the research I could at the time. They want you to wear these little beanies on your head to protect yourself from the 5D. What is it? We got these 5D the phones that got the new phones that's out now. The 16s, the kids are getting the 17s and whatever higher ranking phone that they had. And that was to be able to track you. So they wanted to be able for you to cover your head from the sun. Why should I cover my head from the sun? I am part of the sun. But it was to protect you from them tracking you and where you at. So what they doing it is through the phones. They track you now. They know exactly what we talking about, exactly what we saying. Everything is documented. That's why when you go if you ever go to court, They can pull your phone. Even if you delete the messages, they can still pull the shit up. On the old phones, the flip phones, the old phones, they could not track you. Now they can track you. They know exactly your picture gonna come up and everything. That's why they started doing the census. They did the census for years. They don't do the census no more. How many people in your household? Who live with you? You pull up your credit report, you be having your whole family listed. You be like, how they got her name here and what? Got your whole family listed. Even married people that's married into your family. Crazy. I'm just saying. Y'all better wake up. And if you have committed any crimes and you go, I think Jim might have experienced that. You commit any, no, she didn't experience this one. If you commit any crimes here in the United States, they'll let you go out the country. But when you come back, they locking your ass up. They gonna lock your ass up coming back. I wasn't vaccinated at all. I put that on everything I love. My youngest daughter was because she worked at the Arch. She worked at the Arch downtown. It's a government facility. The Arch here is a government facility. So she had to be vaccinated. All my other children, they didn't get it. I didn't have to get it. I'm going to tell you how programmed shit was. I worked on the boat. I went to a funeral, came back, and they was like, we already got your unemployment set up. They had already had my shit set up. They had already had machines to take your temperature on the boat, and they didn't even have them at the doctor's office yet. What the fuck is that? How the boat got it, but the doctor's office didn't have it yet. Come on. Y'all better wake up. She don't want to do shit. She don't want to do, she going back to school. I'm sorry. But she didn't want to do nothing. And I had one daughter that didn't catch COVID at all. You can ask the question, BP. You get one question. I can pull a card on you, a number card on you, or a guidance or chakra card on you. Yes, you can. So you have a question? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull a chakra deck for you, BP. I'm going to pull a chakra card on you today. Okay? All right, what you got for BP? Can I get one more? Okay. I gave you 3. Okay, you pulled the 5th chakra, throat chakra. Your singing voice. It say you need to teach others how to love you and respect you by how you love yourself and respect yourself. Your integrity is supported when you express your thoughts and feelings. Divine wants you to be aware of excessively wanting to please others. Be aware. Don't be excessively trying to please other people, okay? You need to maintain and grow your personal power by saying yes when it means yes and no when it means no, because both of them are complete sentences. You need to speak up for yourself, and you need to set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. Do this by asking for what you want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what you don't want. Okay? You pull the heart chakra. Sincerity, radiant warmth, and sincerity. Divine wants you to be open to sharing and accepting, communication, and connecting with others as they focus on this moment, not the past or the future. So Divine wants you to always focus on the present moment. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the future, because everything you do now is for your future. Okay? You need to offer care and support where you can without rescuing someone. You need to nurture and respect all your relationships. Okay? You pull the base chakra. The base chakra is the first chakra. By finding material security without being materialistic, you will gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. It say by finding material security without being materialistic. It say all your resources, you put in the effort to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in your life, such as shelter, food, a job, water, and clothing. It say, Divine say, these are all the resources and resourcefulness that you need. So they want you to put in the effort to be responsible, supplying fundamental needs to yourself. Okay? It say you need to be responsible for where and know. Okay, it said you need to take responsibility for where you now find yourself in life as you move forward. So Divine wants you to be responsible for your life as you move forward in your life. They want you to get in touch with and trust your innate wisdom. So Divine wants you to trust your wisdom, which tells you that you will be provided for always of all your needs. So Divine saying they supply all your needs. They give you all the tools that you need, the communication, where you're able to get the pinnacle, where you're able to get the wand to start a new beginning, and the cup of emotions that you use to express yourself towards getting everything that you need in your life. They give you the communication, the sword. The sword is communication. The wand is the new beginning. The cup is the emotions to be able to express yourself, express truth. And the pentacle, because you could talk yourself up on some money. You could talk yourself up on some new beginnings. You could talk yourself up into being able to communicate with people. Divine give you those tools to be able to use to get what it is that you need for your life, so that you can get the things that you want out of life. Okay? So when I say do an affirmation for yourself, or write an affirmation board and speak it into existence, because what you think is what you manifest. Don't be too quick to, be a follower. Be a leader. Be a leader. And you using your own tools, not boss lady tools. Yours. Your own. Okay? Will the outcome be good from stars? Will they reduce the business debt below $500,000? You pull the yes card. At the bottom of the deck, you pulled another yes. It said perfect timing. Get ready. It said yes. But I'm hearing like you need to communicate what it is that you want. You can be able to speak. You need an affirmation board dealing with $500,000 anyway. Or $1 million. Because the divine said, if I can give you the tools you need to be able to make $1 million, you can make another $1 million. Get it together, glitter. Get it together. And then you can make another. If you can make $1 million, you can make another $1 million. Okay. Who was present when you made the first $1 million? Who was present? Somebody had a habit. Only when you got a habit, you can fuck up $1 million. Real talk. You need to go and write boss lady that check then. Because somebody had a habit. You didn't know. You knew, you ignored it. That's what, you ignored the habit. You thought y'all was just out having fun. You ignored the habit. You ignored the red flags. You ignored the red flags. You cannot have somebody around you that you love and you ignore what's going on in their life. That means somebody wasn't paying attention and somebody had a habit. Because when my husband around me being secretive and shit, I need to go look at the bank account. You need that's the first thing you need to go look at, the bank account. Where is the money going? What's going on? Yeah, whether it's taxes or not. Somebody ain't paying them. Somebody wasn't paying. Somebody wasn't doing what they supposed to do. They had a habit. So what you do with that money, sir, ma'am? What do you do with the money? I'm tracking everything. And when you got somebody that love you, they wouldn't even, we fuck up every now and then, but they ain't gonna put your whole life at risk. Putting your whole life at risk. They're putting you at risk. I said if you can make $1 million, you can go make another $1 million. God actually gave you the tools to be able to make $1 million. 500 ain't nothing. That means you ain't trusting like you used to. You're not trusting in divine like you used to because of this roadblock. You're not trusting in divine like you used to. You done hit a roadblock. That means you're not trusting still. Divine say they can fix whatever you going through. If you can make 1 million, you can make 2 million. If you can make 2 million, you can make 3 million without the penalties. Even when the penalties is added, somebody fucked up the church's money. The church is you and him, and somebody messed up and not being accountable for the actions that they didn't take. And Divine said they did. I think Divine blessed you with that 5 in the penalties, but somebody was overspending. Somebody was spending somewhere else. Keep trusting in God. You can't trust. You trust in God to move, to be able to move through your husband. You trust in God to be able to move through your husband. Whatever addiction that he had, I would have been praying over him while he was asleep. Lord, I need you to fix this. Whatever this thing roaming over his life, and whatever thing he got roaming over our life, I need you to fix that. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yep, we gotta fix this because I'm not finna go through another year of none of this. My 2026 will be better than my 2025. And my 2025 the rest of my 2025 will be grander than the past 5 years. And he taking you through the same cycle. That means somebody needs to handle the budget. Somebody needs to balance the budget. Somebody needs a financial advisor. It could have been 10 years. It could have been 20. I think my granny passed away. She had maybe $20,000 to $50,000 in a bank account, and people didn't in the family didn't find out till later. What? Just sitting in there. Then all they did was send it to probate court. Now they probate be sitting up with a lot of money, or somebody else's. Somebody else's money. Gia, are you here? You say, what do I see? You got to come out that cycle. You and your husband gonna have to come out that cycle, or y'all gonna meet head on again next year. If you're a new sub, you can ask the question. Sean. He not contacting you? Let's pull the T deck. What's going on with Rashawn and Sanel? Y'all got the only reason y'all still taking a chance, and then they got unresolved issues. It'll be about sex. Somebody has some type of regrets. Can I get another card? Y'all not in a relationship no more. What's his feelings for her? What's the feelings? Okay. It's not important. It was in reverse. It said faded connection. Important. Important. It was in reverse. It's not important anymore. And then you had meanings, signs. If it's love, you'll start seeing signs of love. But if it's not any from him, if you see any signs of love from him, then it possibly might be. Let's see. This person keeping secrets and lies. There's lies there. They're keeping secrets from you. They say if you take this person back, it'll be the same shit. Turmoil ahead. Coming. Storm. Another storm. Another breakup. Okay. I feel like you just missing him, thinking about him. You miss that toxic shit. All right. I don't see that, baby. That didn't come out. A marriage card is there, but it didn't come out. It said this relationship is not important anymore. So I don't know what happened to you guys. Hello, can I get a... You get a yes or no question. Chrissy. Chrissy. So go ahead and post your question. Go ahead and post your question, love. Someone's coming towards me in love. Is someone coming towards Chrissy in love? Is there someone coming towards Chrissy in love? Okay, yes. Yes. You got the gifts there. And at the bottom of the deck, yes. It's your clarity. Chrissy. It's meaning a person in a third party. It said yes and no. I don't know why they saying yes and no for you, Mina. This person might be flirting with other people. I don't think he's cheating with other people. I think it's just a flirt. I don't know. It's a third party still. No matter how you put it, it came out. Okay? It's something with friends or dealing with family. This could be you guys. Okay? Yeah, it's a relationship connecting. But I did see third party. It's a yes and a no. I feel like somebody could be hurting. This could be you. I think you know. You just don't too much say nothing because you don't want to get him mad or rile him up. Rile. Because some things was just unexpected. You know? My screen not frozen. It's not buffering. Can anyone else hear me? You might have to go back and watch the video. Can you hear me, Carrie? This your internet. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. My camera wasn't froze. Mina. Carrie. Okay. You asked me, is in moved on? Has in moved on from Carrie? You got my granddaughter's name. She just got 2 A's and you got 2 R's. Okay, can I get it? All right. No, this person hasn't moved on. Not on the deck. They haven't moved on yet. Okay. Right now, this person is burnt out. Not caring, though. You and this person is not compatible with each other. But he hasn't moved on. Wait a minute. He's stressing. She said he's stressing me. Woo. It's going to be up to you. The ball is in your court, Kari. I'm not. Is YouTube meditating? Is YouTube. They don't want you to play any music. If I want to get a check from YouTube, YouTube doesn't want you to play any music. I can't be quiet. It's the best time you get your reading. Yep. If you play music, they take your money. They take your money. They send you through YouTube every month. Everybody want everything for free. So I have patience when people don't want stuff for free. When they want stuff for free, I can sit, I'm sitting. Because it's free. Half of the people not even investing in their own life. Water ain't free. The internet ain't free. The cost of living ain't free, but everybody want everything for free. So when they find some, oh, she giving free readings, let me go over here. Some people don't want to invest, but they want the answers. Eventually it will. Eventually some things will go viral. Mind the business that pays you. When it don't pay me, I can be quiet. I was giving life lessons today. I really want to talk about the gossip, the gossiping on the nets. But you know, it ain't paying me, so I have to be paid to even gossip about it. Where is, okay. Yep. I have to be getting a check to gossip about the mess. Because I paid a visit today. Ooh, that was hot. I paid a visit today, and it was hot. I paid a visit to someone today. I did. The turtles are fine. They usually be chasing each other down. I have to separate them too. Because little Ralph be trying to get on Miss Sierra back and she don't want to be bothered. So she in my room and he probably somewhere under my feet. Yesterday she bit my little toes because she said, I'm hungry. I said, what is that? She was down there playing with my feet. So I got up and fed both of them, but when Ralph seen her, he was like, hey, shit, there she go. He was on her ass. He was on her ass. You might hear them in my last live. Both of their feet. She running. He a boy, but he's smaller than her. So when he get on her back, he ain't getting none. He just up there looking focused for nothing. And then when I came home from work one day, they was in the kitchen. I said, I ain't got time for y'all shenanigans. Cause yeah, he's just on her back and he ain't getting none. So I said, Ralph, you too small. Her shell bigger. She been around. She looked like she been around. She looked like she been through some shit. I think either some type of bird or hawk tried to pick her up because it locked into her shell, because on both sides of her shell, it looked like something with some sharp nails picked her up off the ground and dropped. She been through some shit. She's very smart. though. If I take a shower, she coming in that way. So I throw in some water. She be like, get me out of this shit. I stay here for a minute, but not too long. She can hear. She roam more than he does. They like being by the dog. They like sitting by the dog. The dog like, whatever. The dog like, she done knocked my boots over. She done knocked my boots over. She's sitting on my boots because they comfortable. It got fur on it. Ralph might sleep 2-3 days. She getting up every day. She's on a mission. But turtles live longer than humans. And whatever it is about the dog, they used to being around dogs. Yep. They used to being around some doggies. And I love them to death. And all these animals are not mine. I feel like I got a petting zoo going on. The dog belonged to my mama. She said, this your dog now. That's my mama dog. The first turtle belonged to my daughter. But I fell in love with him. But it's still both of them turtles belong to my daughter and her boyfriend. I love both of them though. I'm still her. Yep. I love them both. The dog might feel like some type of way though. You love them more than me. No. They just smaller than you. My dog wasn't supposed to get that big. I like small dogs. I've had big dogs all my life. I just told you. The other turtle belongs to my daughter's boyfriend. Why I have her, I don't know. Maybe Ralph needed a friend. He got a friend. They friends. They be together sometime, but he be on their shenanigans. Yeah, my baby be on shenanigans. And I ain't got time for the shenanigans. It's too early in the morning for you to be on this baby's back. And he be trying to move with his shoulders up in the air. And I be like, boy, bye. And he be like, he move like this when she around. And she be like, I'm trying to get away from your ass. And if he see her run, he running out there. Turtles move fast. I think if I had carpet in my house, when they on the rug, they move fast. But if they on hardwood floor, they both slide. And it's hard for him to get on her back. Because you know when turtles mate, the male puts his nails, his back legs, up under the turtle shell. But she got to lift up for him to get in. She don't never lift up. She ain't fucking with him. She is not dealing with Ralph. Nope. She's like, you is just a baby. Get off my back. I'm old enough to be your great-great-great-grandmother. I think he'd be like, you still look good. Yeah, but she done been through some stuff because, like, her hand, like, he's perfect. Ralph is perfect. He's like a perfect, his shell, everything. She got 2 scars on the side of her shell. So, like I said, a hawk, a bird, or something picked her up. And her hand is messed up. It's healed because I rub her hand. I kiss her little hand. I should give her baths now. I kiss her little hand and make, let her know she loved. And then when she wants you to put her down, she be like, put me down. But yesterday she came, pecking on, biting on my little feet. She let me know that she was hungry. I'm hungry. So I went there and cut her up some apples and some lettuce. And when I say she attacked that food, she attacked it. Because I know my daughter will feed them when she's here. And then when she gone, I mean, did they eat? Because I don't see the food nowhere. And certain I don't give her, she have to eat on a flat surface by her being a bigger turtle. If she eat on something with like a little ledge on it, the whole thing flipping over on her back. So yeah. She different. Ralph, he different too. I said, ooh, I ain't never seen you that aggressive, Ralph. With your bad ass. He bad. He bad. But he good at the same time. They ain't bad. I just see the different personalities with him and her when they're together. And when them and the dog are together. The dog don't give a fuck. The dog still looking like, where is my man? Girl, you ain't, You get somebody, I don't know. I might make her and sell some puppies, but I'm not sure. I don't even think, that's a headache to me. I don't want to have to deliver no puppies. And I don't want to have to, nope. Because I already know what color. They're going to either be all black, gray, red, or white. They're going to be all gray, like a sandy red, all black or white puppies. She's fast. She jumps higher than me. And I'm 5'6". So you sound much fun. I'm gonna go have some fun and leave their ass. But, it was just time to show them love because I know sometimes I be working during the week. I work during the week, so it'd be like the dog want to sit in my lap, but I don't let her sit like she used to because she getting bigger. She's still small, but she getting bigger. And I'm allergic to the hair. So I'll be like, I'm going to get your hair shaved off. And then she going to look like a cat. Do I do palm readings? I do charm readings. I do charms. I will be doing this next month right here in the month of August. I will be doing these in the month of August. It'll be yes or no's. In the month of August, I will be doing these rods. So, call on the good ones. Call them the good guys. Spirit Hunter. I will be doing those in the month of August. I believe in palm readings, yes. I'm still waiting on to be successful. I just want to be successful. Somebody posted something, but they undeleted it, so they deleted it. You can read a bit. That's good. I do charms also. ancestral reads. I do ruins. This is my, I'm gonna turn this deck into a deck. Like, deck. I got the design for it already. I'm just trying to find the right material for the card. You know, trying to find the right material because I want it to last. It'll probably be 2 or 3 decks in a box. Probably 3 decks together. It depends because I feel like I ain't finished writing. I wanted to be able to handle career. Career, love, situations, court law, God's law, justice, the bullshit that goes out in the streets. School, career. I want everything. I want to cover everything. A lot of people got them, but you know, I want to turn my deck into my own deck. I already got the front cover on what the outside would possibly look like. It'll have Boss Lady on the front though. I might turn it into something like this is a good material without bending up too easily. It won't bend too easily. So yeah. And it'll shuffle well. It still lasts. I mean, I want to have a gloss on it. Like a laminated gloss. Nothing like paper. But I know someone, I got a deck from her. It's up here somewhere. She made the deck. She sent it to me for free. And I use it in some of my readings. I know some people who make decks, but I'll be looking at the material that they use for the deck. And I'll be like, it's okay. I got over 1,000, maybe 2,000 something decks, which is my favorite. All of them. Because I picked all of them. You know, I go in there and touch my decks. If I order the decks, if I don't use the deck, it's for a reason. But most of the decks I do use that I went into. We got a Mystic Valley here. We got a water bank. It's like a little bank. It sits by the river. And they got benches that sell vegan food, crystals, feathers, moonstone, moon rocks, mugwort, every crystal you can name that's in the book. I don't see too many. They walk their dogs, but I don't see too many black people of color. It be some, but not too many people. But at Mystic Valley, I see every race, every denomination, everybody at Mystic Valley. And they not even that big. But over there by the riverbank, across that bridge, oh yeah, they sell everything. I don't think everybody know about it though. Only that one race. If you see some black folks, it be like, somebody told you about this place. But I like to go sit by the water. I take my dog out there. It be other dogs out there. They will groom dogs. But yes, I have a lot of favorite decks. The ones that I like doing the most is spiritual guidance, because I like to help people. But, you know, when I started the channel, a lot of people want to look in on their relationships. But I like, if you looking for something from the past, you need to go ahead and heal first. Real talk. Heal. Healing needs to take place for the people looking back at their past. Because if a person wants you, they gonna come looking for you. Where you been? I missed you. You know I loved you. I was fucked up back then. Yep, just like that. I do. I love helping people out of situations they might be stuck in. Helping them to change their thought process. What's up, Professor Sage? All right. Let's see the energy for you, though. No, let's see. Let's see. I just want to be. All right, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What do you have for Professor Sage? What does Professor Sage need to know? What he don't see? Reveal to him what he doesn't see. Okay. What does Professor Sage need to see? Manu. All right, Manu. Hey. But Divine still recognize you. No matter how you put it, Divine still recognize you. Regardless, they still see you. All right. First card out. You pulled Imagination. It say Divine wants you to envision a new reality for yourself. You need to give yourself permission to dream, believe in unlimited possibilities. So Divine wants you to use your imagination during this time. Envision a new reality for yourself. Okay? You might be able to use your imagination through Oracle or Oracle cards, or you're an Oracle reader. You might be an Oracle reader. It say wait for important messages, important information. Because it's like, you know, you say when you were young, use your imagination. And whatever it is, put it on paper. You probably need to do your affirmation board too around this time. Use your imagination. What is it that you really want in life? Or what is it that you desire? It says you need to embrace the energy of peace also at this time. It say be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. Not everyone's going to get you, okay? They can only understand from their level of perception. That's on them. No matter what people say, Manu, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. You need to stand tall and be in your power now. So Divine saying you need to be in your power. You know, when it's like that, I be like, I call my power back to me from every person, place, or entity. And let the energy come back stronger and of the light. And whatever it is that I need to use to have my imagination flowing, help me to put it on paper where I'm able to see. Help me begin to get the messages or the important messages from the oracle when it's presented to me. Okay? And I embrace the energy of peace. At the bottom of the deck, it's you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself and your gifts? Your hard work and your decisions, have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds, Manu. Okay? So Divine is asking you to plant some good seeds out here into the world. Step in your power. Step in your power. Okay? Why you call yourself Professor Sage? I like Sage too. This is something I put together. Professor Sage. Why do you call yourself Professor Sage? I like the name. The light. Hit the light. Hit the light. I said, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome for that too. Aw. Aw. You're so welcome. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for being here. Subscribe to the channel. We got more to come. More to come. I might pull out do charms before I get out of here, because I'm going to take me a relaxing bath. I've been off for 2 days. I go back to work tonight. But the next 4 days after that, they're going to be wonderful because I'll be working at a position or a post that I love. Why are you trying to reconnect with something that's not connecting? Stop trying to connect with stuff that's not connected. If they not in your presence, stop trying to call the past back. It's a reason why they back there. It's a reason, yes, why they're back there. Thank you, Manu. It's a reason. Usually I like to play music. I might sing it. ah. Some people like, it's boring over there. When I get ghetto on them and they be like, oh my God. She mean. No. You want the twin flame back? Is that what you want? You want the twin flame back? That's crazy. You want to learn some more lessons. You ain't get it. You ain't getting it. You like to be in challenges. I just want to be successful. You got the divine connection in reverse. It's not meant. What is that? It say twin flame in the upright. So this person could have been a false twin flame. It was in reverse, baby. You got heartbroken. The glass is shattered, honey. Leave the past. Rejection is God's protection. It had twin flame in reverse. But y'all got passion there. That's his arm. That's his shoulder. I was like, is that her belly? But, you know, that's his shoulder. But you and this person do have a connection. But it's a false twin flame. Okay? You want to hear from this person. I want this person to call me if you need someone to talk to. Call me, satisfaction guaranteed. Woo! And that's because of insecurities. Woo, self-esteem. Girl, miss me with that. No. It's a false twin flame. You ain't listening. You trying to just take... You trying to take what you want out of it. You missing all the red flags. Yeah, don't call them. When you don't come back here when your heart broke. Do you hear me? When your heart get broken, don't call them. Because I ain't don't chase nothing. You supposed to attract money, attract love, attract good situations, stay in a high vibing energy. Now, if you go chasing something, you gonna be like, you might get bit. You might get bit. That person is back there for a reason. Yeah, it's true. Yes, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Because if a person wants to be in your life, they will be there. They will be consistent, persistent. And if I see if the person was in a service or working in another country or another state, and they have to travel back home to be with you, that's different. But if mama ain't calling you, if they ain't calling you, reaching out to you, you know somebody else got that attention. And they ain't finna leave what they got going on to come and twin flame you, false twin flame you. They not finna do that. I want you to wake up. Stop being asleep. You over there knocked out while you woke. I love him though, boss. I just love him. You's infatuated. You lusting. And you not trusting. You're lusting and not trusting. See, a lot of people, I'm going to give it some game again. I'm going to put some game out there again. Some people put their heart in the relationship first. You put your heart in it first. That's the first thing that's going to get broken. That's the first thing that's going to crack. Crack is whack. But if you take your time and get to know the person and see that you could build something, it's just like sitting in the sand castle as kids, and we're going to build this sand castle together and see if it stands. And I be like, you did such a wonderful job. In recognition, then I fall in love with you later because you done built something. We done built something together. Let the house fall before your heart fall. What's up, Sunshine Kiss? Long time no see. Hi, boo. Why you want to see if somebody miss you too? Didn't you just hear me spit out some facts? People can still miss you from a distance. They can love you from a distance. They said I can read you without the chords. They can love you from a distance. They can miss you from a distance, but still don't want to be with you. They still miss, what is it, love, miss you? They still miss you. If they see you, they might get excited, but that don't mean that they gonna stay. Oh my God. I love you enough. You know, if a person's doing you wrong, I love you enough to leave your ass. I love you enough to leave you alone. I don't want you to be trapped and me to be trapped either. Devil core energy. People try to have you stuck waiting. I see anxiety here. If you see them, they might apologize to you. I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why you sitting over there worrying and in anxiety? I miss him so much. Oh, damn it, God. And that's the truth. Whew. That's the truth. I loved him, but you need to be wise about the decisions that you make, especially in this point in time in your life. You too grown and too old. Okay, you can be grown, but you might not be old. You too grown to be sitting up waiting on somebody that ain't waiting on you. Because God is not of worry or anxiety. That's something you built up in yourself. You built that energy up and it went straight to your head. And it's pouring out your eyes. Why he said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Making you timid and shit. You timid. The fuck? And that's the truth. You need to listen to some music and some inspirational music. Some gospel music. Oh, Lord. Why he out here being a player. And no contact. Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody. Divine timing is at play in your life, love life. Divine timing. Because all this going to be some sex and a good time. A wet ass. Just a wet ass. Third party energy. A wet ass with somebody else ass. Especially with him. Whoever him be, him downstairs. While you up in the bed, him downstairs. I got what I wanted. You can go on that. You can go on back to whoever, Susie, Cusey, Susie that be accusing. She don't want them either. I think I gotta here. It's called I call my power back to me from every person, place, or entity. And I send any negative energy back out to where it came from. Okay. Woo! Okay. I just want to put it out there, Spirit. What's going on out here in the world? You welcome, love. I miss you, Sunshine Kiss. I've had this channel for almost 5 years. I'm not out here to chase subscribers. I'm not out here to chase people. I'm out here to attract it. If it takes a while, it takes a while. It could take 10 years. If I go viral, I'll go viral. Okay? See, people stalking me on my channel. Trolling, straight trolls. Somebody want me to shut the fuck up. Somebody want you to shut the fuck up, and somebody want me to shut the fuck up. They said I'm telling too much. They don't want that. I think it's enough for everybody to share. It's enough wealth for everybody to share. But they want me to shut the fuck up. Now I done freed my mind from the bullshit. Okay? They be coming in to disturb the peace. What's else going on? They want to know what I believe in. I believe in the Most High. I believe in God. I believe. I give gratitude. When I love hard. But I don't like people. Because people don't like themselves. I know when it's genuine. And I know when it's fake. Everybody in my chat and don't deserve to be in my chat. Ain't right. But sometimes the people, I done block trolls. Some of them that came over and some of them just need a hug and some good communication. Because they ain't really never had nobody in their life to give them that. See, somebody trying to tap into my energy. Somebody trying to tap into yours too. Nobody loves me like I do. For real. It's always somebody want to, because I don't mind teaching people. But I can't, you got to be held accountable for what the fuck you do. You got to be accountable for your own actions. It's just like if I go to school for 10 years I was in nursing field for 8, but if I go to nursing school, I'm accountable for drawing blood. I'm accountable for doing what the doctor asked me to do. I worked in internal medicine. I'm accountable. The doctor's accountable. He didn't teach me, but I went to school for it. But, it's up to me to be responsible. When I listen to God, it's up to me to be responsible. Because somebody say something, I ain't going to go against the grain of what God done told me to do. I got to make the right decisions for me in this vessel. Okay? It said, all right. See, somebody want me to be unstable. Whether it be religious folks, they don't want to see you succeed in life. And this is a deck that I made. I said, Divine, just be my guide. Yeah, they want me to have money problems. They trying to send me the spirit. Listen, they wanted me to have a flat tire. I had a flat tire. That was, I think I was in my daughter's car. She was like, Mom, I got a flat tire. I got a nail in my tire. And I think it was me, and then she drove it. But people trying to wish bad shit on you. They want you to be in spiritual jail. They want you to be locked up. Locked up. They won't let me out. But Divine said, protect your space. Sea salt, red pepper, cayenne pepper, sage. Sage your windows, your doors, your space. And then throw a little cinnamon out there so some wealth can come in. And then save your space and open up some windows and get all the negativity out. Okay? Yeah, they in competition. People in competition with you. They like a Capricorn, emotional. Spiritual bath. I'm about bringing people together. Because I'm a shaman healer. I'm a shaman healer. The first thing I did, I said, God, I'll put you first in everything that I do. When I start reading these cards, I'm going to put you first. I say, what do you want me to know? And I sat long enough in it where Divine told me to look up shaman. I knew nothing about the shamans. My grandmother is from the Watusi tribe. My granny is on my mom's side is 6'3". And she's Indian. So, when I looked up shaman, it said healer. And all my life, even me being in church, because I've been in church all my life, they said I had gifts then. And they was telling me I was a healer. The pastor, my pastor, called me up to the pulpit, but in my mind, your mind will keep you fucked up. Do you hear me? He said, his wife said, I need you to come up here and pray over my husband. And in my head, I'm like, Lord, you know I smoke weed. I was smoking weed back then. Straight up. I was smoking weed back then. And I said, okay, I'm going up here. I was like, Lord, take me out, put you in before I go up here. I got to denounce me for God to be able to, for me to follow rules. And she looked at me, you need to do what God, his wife looked at me and said, they knew my gifts. So I went over there and prayed over him. I think he was sick, and then he wasn't sick no more. And then, but I asked God, I said, I want to be cool with my pastor. God gave me everything I asked for. If you ask for it, you got to give it to you. I said, I want to be cool with my pastor, my first lady, my assistant pastor. All of us was cool. When I say all of us were cool, we cool. We can go out to eat, talk, have a good conversation. But the first time I seen the pastor cuss in church, I was like, really? I said, God, really? In the church? I done seen pastors step down. I done seen a lot of things go on. It said, what I think I said, mind the business that pays you. Because I was like, one day I went to church, the lights was off. I said, we pay tithes and offering. What's going on? If my light's on, why the church lights off? And then he was like, he mismanaged the funds. So we human. human. We're human nature. We're spiritual beings living a human body experience. Okay? There's some people wicked on the other side. You got to call in the right spirits. You hear me? It's some people wicked on the other side. As above, so below. So it's some wicked people out here in the earth. It's that prosperity is coming. Social media beef still going on. They done brought me in some social media beef. I had to go address the shit. But the person I want to say something to ain't came to me yet. So I went to the, what's going on? Let me have a conversation because I don't know how to communicate. But Spirit guy say, sit down. Sit your ass down. And I'll take care of it. And somebody gonna try to come back. We in Mercury retrograde, so fucked up relationships gonna try to return to your ass. People gonna be trying to call people back. Yes. Somebody name can have an R in it. Somebody could be targeting you. Haters. They want to target you. Okay? But Divine say you got to live in your life. New doors is going to open for you. Karma coming back, and it's going to be served cold. Karma is coming back to somebody. They say keep looking over your shoulder. And somebody going to experience some bad weather in whatever state they in. They could be a Sagittarius. People is looking for hood rich. Some of you guys are hood rich. I don't think I'm hood. I'm hood. Taking care of the streets, undercover cops, crooked lawyers, blackballers. But they out here in the social media realm. They trying to tear people down. Some people just, grown people need to grow the fuck up. But be playing victim. Oh, it's not me. It's not. It's you. Because somebody's surprised with your gifts. Somebody's surprised with mine. Surprise. I heard you bitches was looking for me. Bitch, here I go. People all acting highly sensitive, all sensitive and shit. Can't take constructive criticism. Don't know how to. It's a music artist. I love music. I love it. I love it. And somebody pocket watching. Looking at your money, how much money you spent, how much money you got in your pocket, how much you done made online, how much you... Stay out of people's pockets. Somebody over here getting readings on you. Somebody getting readings on me, and God only gonna let you see what God wants you to see. God will blind you if you attack the wrong people. You be leaving out blindly, be like, dang, I really don't know how to read. 3 or 4 people involved in the shit. They crooked. Okay, I like this one. It say, if you choose this card, divine favor is on you. Anything with faith, trust, and obedience. Anything you want, you can have in the spiritual and the physical. If you chose this. So can't nothing stop you. It say, keep moving forward. And it's time to move. Somebody getting a promotion. Somebody is getting a promotion. It say take action now. It say you soon be showing off your gifts and your talents. And your money, if your money was down, it's going to be in an upswing soon. You cutting cords with people and they mad. Because some people getting blocked. By this end of this week, some people getting blocked. I'm sorry. Because I do a revamp of my moderators. If you ain't been here, hey, you gotta go. It say open the doors for new people. And somebody gonna have a hard time letting you go. Focus on your stability. Everyone who has something to do with it will pay. Whatever it may be. If they came up against you, everything that, if they came up against you, everyone who has something to do with it's gonna pay. Judge. Then they gonna want to communicate because they had cruel plans. They had cruel plans against you, and they gonna crash out. They gonna crash out. They might crash out on social media. Some of you guys might relocate, state, city, schools, new home, work field, overseas. And some people out here trauma bonding. Trauma bonding. And they know they done burned the bridge with you. While you over here glowing, looking good, feeling good. They could be doing moon magic to see if you healed. Some people are out here healing, and they over there doing moon magic trying to see if you've healed. But God not playing about you because you're not a follower. And people be inserting themselves in shit they shouldn't. Some of y'all gonna end up winning some type of lottery or some type of big win. Okay? Somebody done perform some voodoo out here and don't even know how to fucking perform voodoo. Now they becoming argumentative. If somebody come to your life and try to argue with them, they done perform some type of negative voodoo energy towards you. And then somebody done play with your heartstrings. While you over here working multiple jobs, minding your business. God blessing you with the infinite wealth. God is going to bless you with infinite wealth. Because your gifts were given to you since you were a child. Your gifts were given to you. Some of you guys could have got your gifts at the age of 12. Or didn't know about your gifts until the age of 12. And somebody out here losing themselves. But you under God's protection. You're under God's protection. It's a closing your heart closes off your wisdom. So don't be out here closing your heart because you got heartbroken. Okay? Yes, you made the best choice for yourself. Whatever it is, you made the best choice for yourself. While people out here manipulating you. They using manipulation tactics. And they ain't going to be able to get back into your energy. It will be a missed opportunity for them. Just keep your energy balanced. Divine say you stronger than what you think. It's a childhood friend. A childhood friend might reach out to you. Could be a Gemini. Your life is going to start to change. But make sure you set boundaries with people. And somebody's going to get an increase in their wages on the job. Capricorn energy. Scorpio energy. Somebody could have watched your mail because somebody might try to steal your ID, your purse, your passport. What else? Your social security cards, your goods. So watch your mail. Somebody's going to win some big money. Say big money. Big money. Lottery wins. Wins. Gaming, online, or some type of big money. Somebody try to use you as a sacrifice while you over here manifesting your dreams. Give gratitude to the Most High. And they mad because you're a channeler and you probably be channeling folks. You be channeling. You ain't even, you could look at a person and be like, really? Especially in 2025. It was hard to read people back then. Now people, you could see their hands. But Divine wants you to enjoy the present moment. Okay? You being nice is a privilege. You being nice to people is a privilege. And everybody don't deserve it. You being nice is a privilege. Focus on you and not others. Remain optimistic. If you have health issues, take care of your health. Go see a gynecologist. And if you out here doing any research, fact check it. Fact check it. What you do. And do not waste your time on people that are not wasting it. Mind the business that pays you. It's a new moon energy. New moon energy. They said follow the cycles of the moon and remain loyal. Somebody is drowning in the third party. If a person left you, they drowning in the third party. They are exhausted. Divine say you over here rebuilding something new. While these people out here being a sociopath. And they heated because you winning. They mad because you winning. And somebody looking for you. Or somebody looking for your mother. And something is going to begin. Something is beginning. And somebody is spreading secrets about you. They think they kept the secrets, but they have no clue. It's false secrets. Because they really never respected you. And something is going to be over. If you had bad health, it's going to be good. Somebody hates the way I had this card, the turtle rolled over it. I'll be glad when I make the day. Haters hates the way you look. They're mad. Your ancestors are watching over you and good news is coming. Your ancestors could be sending some good news. It say using telepathy to drive you insane. Somebody is using telepathy on someone to drive them insane. Grow the fuck up. Somebody's name starts with an S. Somebody you know could be hospitalized. Somebody knows that you've mastered your gifts. Somebody could ask to go on a cruise or want to take a cruise with you. You could be mastering your gifts while on a cruise, and somebody is watching your social media, stalking. But your grandmother and grandfather are watching over you. Man, you got your gifts from your grandparents. right, I got to get off here, you guys. I've been on here for, let's see. It ain't even showing me the time. Yes, it is. It's been 2 hours, you guys. So by being 5 and a lot of people coming in and want some type of reading, some type of card pull, I will be back on tomorrow. This time it's 5 o'clock my time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will give out free yes or no, questions tomorrow. Just meet me. If you don't beat me here, meet me here. Okay? And you're welcome. I appreciate that. I like the fact that you guys was like, okay. So it's 5. Meet me here at 5 tomorrow. I know some people just got off work. Some people just scrolling on social media. Just scrolling. Thank you. Yeah, I do work tonight, so I do have other obligations and shit. For the good of all, to the harm of no one. Keep us away from danger, seen and unseen. Any negative energy that comes toward this channel, my subscribers, are people that just sitting and watching, or the people in the background. We send any negative energy back out into the universe where it came from, or that divine turn it into love and light. Or if divine, if it got to go back to the person that it came from, hey, don't miss. Love and light to you guys. I appreciate you. Ashe, Ashe, peace.